Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the funniest man in Mantown. We have, first up, the amazingly gifted in the follicle direction, the man with more dreads than a dread could shake at a dread. His name is Quincy. Please give it up for Quincy. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have another man. A man with a voice so gravelly, you would think that the gravel came from the very, very bottom of the oceans and crawled into his throat. His name is Patrick, and he is ready and here to make you laugh. Please give it up for Patrick. And now, we also have another man whose name I do not know, who I have never met before.
Manos.
I do not at all understand. However, this man has a purple shirt and he has khaki pants. He has black shoes. He is a man of style, a man of influence, a man with glasses. We have Mr.
Manos!
Manos! All right, give it up for Manos! And ladies and gentlemen, your host for the evening, Mr. Deshae!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you,
Welcome
Del.
to the crowd.
All right.
Give it up.
Welcome.
Dish, you got to give it up for Del. Give it up for and the guys.
He's been going for, how long has he been going for?
That was what an intro. That was unbelievable.
It was, yeah.
You're doing good.
Trying to upstage you, really.
No, it's good.
He was going for so long, his accent changed four times.
Yeah. He was doing what we're all doing, trying to get a visa in every different country that we've been to. I was like, what's sorry, Dish.
That's all right. Here we go, everyone. So welcome to the Mixt Nutz Positive News Podcast, everyone.
Hey! Thank you very much. Can we just say, Dish, thank you to everyone who has made the most use of this venue by putting yourselves, literally, if there is a fire, everyone is going to escape. Look at this. Through the window, everyone is sat by an exit. Brilliant.
We'll get some lovely people sit in the front. Who can we get to sit in the front? Come on.
There's clearly people being kidnapped before.
Can we get? Look at the lovely couples here.
Can we get Del in the front?
Yeah, come on.
Let's get some. Come.
Give it up for these guys, ladies and gentlemen. They just met
Can
on
we get Del in the
Tinder.
front?
Met on Tinder outside. Look.
Oh, yeah.
There. Right. So
How you doing?
we're going to kick it off. It's positive news only. We don't do bad news stories, only good news. So here's some good news. Elon Musk has more time on his hands. What do you guys think about that?
The reason why he's got more time in his hands because he's realised that the tablets have run out, and he's actually has he got rid of Trump? Has Trump got rid of him?
Well, I think he ran out of time. Didn't he? He was only meant to do 129 days because he's got, I don't know if you know, but he's got over 37,000 children. And he's, so he has to get childcare now, so he's had to be pulled back in.
So technically, he overstayed his visa.
He overstayed his visa, yeah. 129 days.
He cut childcare in America, and he's paying the price now.
Yeah. He's coming to the UK because it's a two-child policy. Do you all know that? You know that in the UK you're only allowed two children. Did you know this?
Was it one before?
No. It was, you were literally allowed 3, but if you had more than that, they get sent to China. Yeah. So literally they had to keep 2 here. Have we got?
That could be a good thing.
That could be a good thing. Let me just check. Should we check? Where is everyone from? Very quickly. The lovely couple in the corner. Are you guys UK or tourists?
Where are you guys from?
Italy!
Hey!
Ciao. Very, very welcome. In fact, Manos speaks fluent Italian.
But she's not.
I love Italian
she's
food.
Half Mexico.
Oh, half Mexico and Italy. Oh, well done.
Okay, spaghetti tacos.
Yeah, and cocaine. We're familiar with your products. Yes.
Spaghetti tacos.
Yeah. Look at the guys. Fucking Del's loving it. There you go. And then my guys, these guys are London, innit? London in the house.
Hailing from my home country.
It's a where?
Bangladesh.
What's
Bangladesh.
All right. What's South London?
South London. Canning Town with you it is. Like South London as well.
You're from the mean ghetto of Bangor South.
Bangor South. Brick Lane.
Brick Lane, our East London boys. These are East London boys.
East London. And yeah, proper East. I love it when Dish, because these are mine from Bangladesh. They've never been to Bangladesh. Have you been? When was the last time you've been to Bangladesh? On Google Maps. They've never... Oh, December? Oh, you have been? Oh, well done. Brilliant, brilliant. And then the lovely couple here, Pete, and she's lovely. I don't know if you can see her. She's from the Christy Berg video of The Lady in Red. She's here tonight. So, yes.
Family. Your family, innit?
And the lovely...
Family.
No, you weren't. 50 years ago, they're both 48. 50 years ago, they were like babies, children. And the couple here, were you guys UK or?
The guy who's standing closest to the exit just in case it kicks off.
More Bangladeshis.
More Bangladeshis. Can you let one in?
Tonight show, sponsored by Bangladesh. Are you Bangladeshi, yeah? Yeah, but you're in London, though? Yeah, cool, that's brilliant. Okay, London, and the lovely guys here. Hello. From London! Well, thank you for travelling. We've got everyone here from London in the house, so everyone is familiar. Okay, well, that's good, because it will explain most of the references you'll get then.
Yes.
And we normally...
We've got the Greek section.
Oh, God, sorry, yeah. Go on, tell us.
Who's Greek?
Class.
These are Greek.
Oh, you guys...
Both of them are Greek.
Manos is your
Look
guy.
at Manos' ears just prick up.
I'm a Greek Canadian.
Way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I left Canada, I left my pet moose behind. His name was Mousaka.
Way.
Thank you.
That deserves at least a drum beat.
Thank you very much.
Do you do drum beats on the band? Yeah, we need that.
Drum beats for shit jokes.
Mousaka. Hey.
Okay, what else is in the news? So Mousaka, let's go into, how about caterpillar cakes? What about that story?
Great story. Really positive news. Good to see gang members being murdered with pasties.
Explain this story to the people, the lovely people. What has happened?
Well, a woman in Haiti, she had enough of the gang members in her neighborhood messing her around, so she put caterpillar poison in pesticides in her pasties.
Whoa.
I mean, there's not much different with the ones they have at Asda anyways, but, it got rid of the gangsters, yeah.
Send them into Greg's, something's going on
So
there.
that's like a food version of a tequila.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
See,
Tequila.
That is... Oh, yeah. What, so is the caterpillar... You're not meant to drink it because that would kill you?
Yeah, apparently.
I didn't even know this.
It's good for the caterpillars, but the humans, they don't react well to it.
I'm assuming that the caterpillar's poisonous.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Yeah.
So, like, what part of it's poisonous? Like, if you bite it, or what is it?
I believe it's the tail. The tail. Yeah. Don't quote me on that, though.
This is why I don't drink. I drink red wine because that's as far as I go. I don't like. That's too much for me. When you've got to put animals in alcohol, that's a.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Yeah. Quincy, I don't drink. He hasn't stopped.
That came out wrong.
He's been drinking since Thursday.
Is this a beer? I thought it was red wine.
I mean, the thing is, if you're going to... I don't know if anyone here has ever thought about murdering someone. Has anyone here ever thought about... Because this has happened quite a lot in the news recently. Gang members murdered by caterpillar. There was a woman who tried to poison her family with... Or her in-laws, wasn't it? With mushrooms. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes.
I mean, I think this is... I mean, it's crazy. If you're going to kill someone... I remember the old days. Does anyone here remember the old days where you just take them out to the woods? Do you remember that?
Yeah, good idea.
The mafia.
The woods or the dock.
Yeah, or the dock.
I mean, just...
and throw them in the river. Now, everyone's been watching Bake Off, Mary Berry. They're all going...
Imagine of it. Yeah. Good old days. Just sit in the front seat.
Yeah. And put them up straight over the edge. Would the lovely guys here? Would you, if you were going to kill someone, how would you kill them? Poison with caterpillar. Look at. I like this. These have come as if it's a workshop to take away stuff. That's good.
I do know how to get away with murder.
Yeah.
If you want to know.
Go on.
Actually, someone I met who works for forensics told me when you bury the body, the dogs can smell the body buried under the dirt. So what you want to do is put a dead animal over the dead body, and it'll get rid of the dogs. Yeah. So if you're thinking about getting away from murder, there's a tip for you.
Oh my God! I wonder that's why my missus bought us a dog, because I think she wants to kill me. She's going to kill the dog and then bury me with the dog. Is that...
I'm glad the white man said
I think
that.
she. Look, You tell your girlfriend it's not cool to hurt animals.
And we got to remember, we're on
Wait.
social media, Patrick. That word, you have to use the word unalived.
Unalive, sorry, we can't say.
You want to unalive
You have to say
someone.
unalive.
Can't say brown bread.
You can't say brown bread.
So, what about unaliving in Florida? What's happened with that? The laws in Florida have changed.
Yes, so if you are 20, the minimum age 25 years old and you have no children and you live in a poor part of town,
Oh, wow.
and if you have nothing to contribute towards society, you become a mega, basically.
Yeah.
You are off the list. You're not allowed in the club.
What?
So if you fall ill, there is option now. They're saying they're not going to treat you. You can.
That's mental. So over the age of 25, you can't work, you're not contributing. 89% of the north of England would be dead. That would be, wouldn't they? They literally would be gone outside of London. That's crazy.
20. Why not only choose 25? That's 25. You're at your prime at 25, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. You try to sort out things, what you do. I mean, and also, we have it here where we've got the euthanasia pods, which is the other end here.
That's
We
right,
wait
yeah.
until they get to about 98. We get the most out of them before we kill them. You've got 2 weeks left, Nana. Then we're going to kill you.
And there are many youths in Asia.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's another one. Boom, boom. He's Manos. He's here all week.
Okay, so speaking of Asia, let's go about, what about the man who tried to smuggle snakes off a plane? What was that, the story about the Mumbai airport?
Yeah, so this guy, he tried to do a Bollywood version of Snakes in the Plane.
Oh, snakes on a
He
plane.
got them on the plane.
He got them on the plane, he got them on the
Just
plane.
couldn't get them off the plane. How do you get them on the plane?
Well, he tried to do a Medusa and pretend they were like a
Oh,
Medusa's
did he
hair.
put them in his hair?
I don't know where. Well, I don't know where he put them, but all I know that he was snake charming for 14 hours on that flight.
I think it's crazy because look, if you are going to smuggle any animals, snakes are not the ones to smuggle, are they? Because they will go anywhere. If you're going to do it, I think if you're going to smuggle anything, koala bears, because they will literally just cuddle you. They'll literally just cuddle you like that, and you put a jacket over it. Whereas snakes, up every hole.
I got a couple of mates who've smuggled a couple of gerbils, but that's.
Really?
Yeah, it's good,
Chris, what was it? Richard Gere.
Do they make koala purses?
Yeah. They probably
Boots?
do, yeah. But I'm terrified of most animals, but snakes, what would you smuggle, Manos, if you had to? Say you had to go back to Canada, what would you
What
smuggle?
snake would I choose?
Yeah. Or animal.
Animal. Squirrel.
Okay. A squirrel.
It's a good size.
squirrel.
That's not a bad one, yeah.
That's all right.
Why, because you hide it with your nuts? Where would
Yeah,
you
yeah. I just think a squirrel's a good companion
Oh,
to
look,
have.
he's doing an example of one.
What about animals
He's
that
coming
animals
in.
that smuggle, the cat that smuggled drugs? What's the story with that one?
Yeah, sorry, didn't get away with it. Great way to smuggle drugs, I guess. If you're a cat,
So was this the story? Did you all see this? Did anyone see this so basically this was a true story where wasn't it? They were trying to smuggle in drugs into a prison in, I don't know which country it was, but it was somewhere where they tried to smuggle in, but they used a cat and they put loads of drugs on like a little jacket around the cat and then made the cat go to the prison. Luckily the guards stopped it, but what they should have done is when they took the drugs off, they should have replaced it with like cat biscuits and then just let it go in. So that they would have thought, the gang members in the prison would have thought, oh yeah, we still got the drugs, and they're all just getting high just on biscuits.
That's kind of as a silly idea because when most people see cats, most people melt. So you're going to stop it and try and pet it. So I just thought to myself, if I was smuggling in drugs, I'm not going to use a cat.
Yeah.
I'm going to use an animal which most people will run from, like a rat or something like that.
Yeah, but how much drugs could you fit in one rat, do you think?
It doesn't really matter. Well, there's loads of rats in it, so you just do a swarm of them.
But this was the thing. They tied it around the animal. So basically, they put like a little jacket around it with the drugs, so you don't have to put it inside.
Yeah.
So it's not like when you're going on the airport or an airplane. Has anyone here ever smuggled drugs up their bum?
Well,
when you You know when you put up your bum? Has anyone
They put
done
them in
that?
breasts as well.
These guys look
so
like
the
they're
cat
drug
got off
smugglers.
pretty easy because usually they do a surgery into women's fake breasts and put
Really?
the drugs in there. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there was a woman from Argentina got caught for it.
What? She had drugs in her breast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
In both breasts.
Wait
And
till the
they-
Brazilians find out in their bums. Can you imagine? Jesus Christ. You'll have boots in one and super drugs in the other. The big bums are that big.
Yeah.
Be great.
Smuggle drugs in breast.
Yeah.
I think I'll be a cokehead for that.
We're going into the world of religion here. What about Italy saying there's lots more Buddhists being created and advertised in the streets of Rome?
I think they need to chill out a bit.
Let's ask my Italian
Maybe
friend.
they should meditate a
Are
bit.
you familiar with that story of my Italian friend?
Italians and sorry, yeah.
This is a story from Italy.
Italy. You know this about in Italy where there's more Buddhists than every.
In Rome, there's like a massive amount of
In
advertising.
Rome.
The Catholics, they're losing to the Buddhists.
You don't know this? Okay. Well, let's.
Apparently, it's not true.
Let's. Oh, it's south.
Oh, it's the Southerners.
South.
His eyes, the Southerners, softies.
Oh, in Napoli, they're all Buddhists. Oh, so it's very different in north and south. Same as here. We have a lot of people who believe in God up north and then down south.
It's a cultural difference.
Oh, Napoli. Oh, yeah, of course, that's on the coast, on the south. Well, let's... Ah,
Oh,
right.
wow, okay, so it's completely different. Like
It's completely... Naples.
like the Geordies.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see what religions we've got here very quickly, just before, because this is basically what they're doing, isn't it? Where they're advertising to religion. Are you religious? What is your religion? Catholic? Catholic, of course it is. And you're Naples, you're just got your own religion.
Would you ever be a Buddhist? Would you ever consider switching to Buddha? Yeah? Oh,
Oh, you
good.
considered it?
Oh, wow.
Because the adverts, you've seen the adverts, haven't you, on telly? You want to learn more about...
That's how it happened in Italy.
Yeah, exactly. That's how easy it was to convert
Yeah.
people. Well,
She wants to rest. That's what Buddhists do. They just
yeah.
sit there and rest.
Yeah, just relax.
Just to relax.
Oh, you're Christian, okay. Oh, yeah, I love that.
Oh, yeah.
I love sleeping. Yes.
Basically like to smoke.
Yes.
Yoga?
Smoking.
Yoga?
Okay. Well, let's...
Oh, calm.
Yeah.
Come.
Quincy's from a different religion. He's from...
What religion is that?
Quincy's from the
What religion
happy
is
ending
that?
religion. Right, let's quickly go around the room. So we've
How
got
do you mean for Palm
Catholic,
Sundays?
Catholic, Christian, the band, Del, the boys. What are you guys?
Greek Orthodox.
Greek Orthodox. No. Del, what about you guys? Yeah. Is it,
Oh, your parents might be watching this, so you best admit.
Do you eat the lamb at Easter? Don't tell me you're a vegan.
the big one. The guys here. What about you guys? Religious. Allah Akbar! There you
All
go.
right.
That's it. I tell you what, you're lucky here. If it was on the tube, you'd get the carriage to yourself. That's it. Well done, Allah Akbar. And what about the guys here, my guys? C of E. C of E. Okay,
All
well done.
right.
Fantastic. Which used to be a clothes shop, C&A. C of E. And what about these two? Oh, Muslim as well. Okay,
All right.
right. Okay. And Peaky Blinders. That's. Oh, you're Buddhist. We've got a Buddhist.
Buddha in the house.
We've got someone here from Naples.
Whoa,
He's
whoa,
here.
whoa.
I'm a practicing Buddhist because if I was a Buddhist, I would have reached Nirvana.
Ah, very good. Very good.
Can we
practicing.
get? Do you have any wise Buddhist words?
Oh, wow.
He stole that from the Tina Turner movie.
Easy to digest.
Was Tina a Buddhist?
She was a Buddhist, yeah, got knocked into her.
Oh, brilliant. And what about it?
That's like Mammy, but I did go to Catholic school, so it's officially Roman Catholic.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. So the question is, what they're saying, what is the growing religion? How many people would convert to Buddhism, apart from, you're already there, aren't you? Who else would you convert to Buddhism? No, what about? No, not at all. Not at all.
I wish there was like all-in-one religion where it combines all the religions in one. So because you don't really know which only one of the religions can be real, right?
Yeah.
And then the other ones will be fake. So if you have one that combines all of them, then you'll definitely get into heaven, you know? So I wish there was that.
What?
I wish Bob Marley was alive as well.
Okay, we're gonna have a
Scientology!
we're gonna have a religious break now because we're obliged by the bar to try and buy some drinks.
All right.
And they don't have to be alcoholic drinks for the Muslims here. So yeah, we're going to have a quick 10-minute break, guys.
You can have a
10-minute
soft drink.
break.
Right, thank you very much.
Back to the Neutronics, and we will be back with more topics that will be from the audience.
Neutronics, Dell and the guys are going to do 10 minutes of Buddhist music. So if you'd all like to chant.
The Dell Man.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, is Neutronics, is that like a taken from Mantronics, the group? Oh, okay. But you know what I'm talking about, innit? There you go, old school. See, old
Who's
school.
Oldtronics?
The Mantronics.
Midlife-tronics?
Okay, 10-minute break, guys. 10-minute break, and we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you once again the funny men. These are some of the greatest comedians to ever walk the planet. These men have made more people laugh than you've had hot dinners. First up we have Mr. Quincy!
Yo, we're there in the building, getting done. Stop it now. Kiss yourself. Yo.
All right. Now we have.
Continue.
We continue with the drums, man. And now we have the amazing, the wonderful, the absolutely marvelous Mr.
Thank you. Yes, yes. Oh. Yeah. Quincy. Duh.
And coming all the way from Canada, he weighs in at 175 pounds.
Whoa.
Fighting that ball.
What do you earn?
Ready and willing to knock your ass out.
Whoa.
We have Mr.
Manos.
Yeah!
Yes. Here he is.
Freaking yeah!
Oh. AKA Manuel. Multi Towers. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, the Neutronics.
Come on. D-Tronics and Dell and Dish, just before we start. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a massive round of applause for the two new people that we've got here tonight?
Yeah!
It was a sellout capacity. We had to let 4 people go. 6 people. 6 people had to go for these two lovely people to come.
You're welcome.
That is how good you two are. We were like that.
Welcome to the trial pilot show of Mixt Nutz Live. Welcome. Okay, so what are we going back to the topical news?
Topical news. We
Top
could have
news.
actually. Why don't we ask the guys?
Yeah.
We'll ask the audience. You guys throw out something that you saw, which is good news. Anything that you saw that was
Any
good
good
news in the news. Like for instance, today in the news, the government have reinstated the winter fuel allowance. So it means now that pensioners can put the heating on during this heat wave in June and July. Yes. Come on.
And it also, as well, is obviously when you go to your grandparents' house and they're getting your nerves, you can turn on the heating to make them go to sleep.
Come on. Nana, we've heard this story several times. Let's crack this up.
You got to be earning 35 grand or less as a pensioner to get it. So
It's supposed to be good though.
that is most pensioners. Though.
No, hang on. I don't think we've got any pensioners in. No, we haven't. Look at these two. These two pretend they're only 42 claiming benefits.
Yeah, I think they want the dodge.
Go on. Next Thursday, he's going to be a pensioner.
See, I don't get it. And then they say that Greeks retire too.
Pete, look, are you looking forward to retirement? What are you going to do? What is the one thing? Because when you retire, people always learn a new hobby. What are you going to learn?
I haven't worked for 4 years.
He's never worked. He hasn't worked. No, for 4 years. Sorry. If you could do anything, what are you going to take up in retirement?
Get a job.
Yeah. Part-time. Do some stand-up. Yeah. We've got some stand-ups in. We've got some guys in as well. Fantastic.
Right, yeah, let's throw it over to the audience.
Let's throw it over to the audience.
Can we get some input for topical news stuff?
Anything out of you three, anything that makes that
Good
you
news?
caught your eyes in the news that makes you happy, or what you'd like to do in retirement. No, what you would like to do, in retirement. So when you retire, what would you like to do?
I am
What
far
would you
too
like to
much.
do?
I'm far too much of a gentleman to ask a lady her age.
No.
How much do you weigh?
We know that you're kids, you're all young, but we're saying that when you retire, what would you like to do?
Many years from now.
In 50 years' time, what would you do? A pet sanctuary. Come on,
Right.
get it.
Oh, you missed the bit about snakes.
Yeah.
We did
What-
a whole bit about snakes.
I went to a snake sanctuary in
Just put your drink,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry, man.
What sanctuary?
I went to a snake sanctuary
Oh,
in
yeah.
Costa Rica. Costa Rica, this is genuinely true. I went there, I was doing a show in Costa Rica, and then Costa Rica has 300 snakes per person. That's how bad it is. In Costa Rica, it's the most dangerous snakes, the most snakes in the world. They have a sanctuary. I think something ridiculous, like 50,000 people get bitten and killed by snakes every year, but they still have a sanctuary to look after the snakes. Absolutely bonkers.
And you know what else?
And they've got a gift shop, and the gift shop, literally, you can buy belts made out of snake skin, and you can buy boots made out of snake.
And they are unbeatable at snakes and ladders.
Way!
Thank you.
This guy.
Yeah, can we get the drum beat? Can we get that drum beat?
This guy.
Come on. Snakes and ladders. So go on, what good news story then? Oh, come on. You were at
Tell us where you've been today.
yeah, you were at a protest.
That's not the good news, is it? I was
What? This is,
No, what was the protest?
what was the protest?
Oh, well done.
And that
Okay.
weekends? Or is it extended now?
No.
It's 24 hours.
Is it cheaper during the week?
Yeah. They don't have to pay the congestion charge for the protest after 6. Well done. How did you
Was it
get
us?
on?
Was it a good protest? Good protest?
Yeah, was it
lots
outside
of
the
people?
embassy?
2,000
Wow, that is
really?
good.
Was it outside the embassy? Where was it?
Down the street.
Okay.
And actually, good news, you'll have seen this. Greta Thunberg and the ship, they all went and took some supplies to Palestine, didn't they?
abducted, that's what the
Did you not hear the news today?
Oh, it's on the back of that,
caught
yeah.
her, and
Oh.
they're gonna make her watch the videos from October the 7th
Oh, God.
as a punishment, and then
Really? I did not. I heard her mention the fact of she said to the Swedish government that if you see this video, she said you have to come and get me. All right, but they're probably checking if she paid her council tax.
Bloody hell.
But
Well
moving
done.
on to some good news.
Yeah, we're
okay.
positive news.
Well, well done to you. Listen, well done,
2,000
protest.
people's positive.
Well
Because
done.
I can't get 20 people to come to my house. And then
I know. Why didn't you bring them here? Should have brought them here.
2,000 people just down the road, and we can't get 20 people in here.
I know.
That's seriously gone wrong.
Get 2,000 people.
Sorry,
He's from South London. That's why. Do you
What?
speak South London?
Yeah.
This Cockney ass.
He was.
It's the ass.
Listen.
I don't come in my ass.
East London. He's from East London.
Yeah.
You speak East
If he
London.
had 2,000 people coming in his house, there would be a protest, let me tell you. He'd be marching up and down the streets. Quincy, sit down. I can't. I've just had 2,000 people come to my house.
Imagine that. You imagine if I was at that protest and I was outside Downing Street and I was saying, Kia, oi, Kia, come out your ass. Don't come in your ass, come out your ass.
So, any good news from you? So listen, well done. We're going to start off. Yours is brilliant there, Greta Thunberg, a protest. What about any good news for you? Anything that? All right. What are you looking forward to in later life? What would you like to do? What's the dream? Death. Okay, brilliant. No, we can't say that word. We have to be unalive.
Unlife.
I say you to be Hindu.
Yeah.
The algorithm doesn't like the word death.
Yes.
So we say unlife.
Unlife.
The algorithm's sensitive.
Just out of interest, so the algorithm doesn't like the word for unalive.
Yeah.
However, what about the word for not being able to hear? And can it make a distinction between those two words? Whether you are unalive, the other word, or unable to hear, the other word, will it make a distinction between the two?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, probably with AI it would struggle, but I think that's a good point though. So you're saying...
Do you know what? I didn't think of that. You got a lot of time on your hands. I didn't think of that.
Sounds good. During the break, he's been smoking weed. Get that pass round here.
That's a gorilla versus 100 men conversation. That is. You know the death.
Can't use that word. Anyway,
getting
back to news. What about this topical news thing about AI being...
Great segue.
It's not... Yeah, thank you. It's not really AI. It's 700 Indian engineers, software engineers doing the same thing. Have you heard that news story?
So go on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Tell everyone.
So basically this AI company, you know, to compete, they lied and they don't actually have AI. They just have 700 Indian guys, which I think is way better than AI because like Indian guys and girls, they know their computers.
Yeah.
You know,
mostly
like
guys.
that's what I want.
700 in Brick Lane, just going like this, getting it all ready. Doing that.
Yeah,
get that right.
Maybe cut that bit out.
So 700 Indian workers.
700 Indian workers.
Yeah.
Well, they must be good at IT though, yeah?
I reckon that's a typing error. They've missed that at the L.
Yeah. I think what a world we're in if they're gonna sack that company because they're using humans, 700 humans, they're gonna sack them because they're not AI. And I think that is awful, isn't it? We're getting rid of people to actually replace it with machines. I think absolutely shocking. In years to come, Dell and the guys, they won't be here.
They'll be AI
It'll literally just be, you'll be like
we'll
ABBA.
be unalive.
You'll be unalive. You'll be like ABBA, CGI, you know, like that ABBA where they just drop you in. We won't be here, will we?
Yeah, I will never use AI unless it's like a new girlfriend or something.
Would you date a robot?
Well, you know, if she listened to my needs, yeah.
Something tells me you have. You've tried it.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Can we get a happy, from the lovely fella here, can we get a happy topic from you? Something that's taken your interest in the news. Could be anything in your life, anything that's happened.
You got a birthday coming up? Anniversary.
How long together?
It's your anniversary, yeah.
How long is it now?
Is your wife there? Is that your partner?
Yeah, that's his missus.
24 years.
24 years, and you can tell because he sat there, she sat there.
Yeah.
Look,
That's why it's lasted so long.
he sat with two random ladies. She sat here with a lovely couple of swingers. This is brilliant. 24 years, happy anniversary. What did you want for your anniversary? For your wife to go with retired people who can put the heating on. That's what you want. Unbelievable. What is the secret? 24 years. Tell everyone what's the secret to a long relationship. You're speaking to three blokes here that a distance. That's the secret. I love. Is this your relationship coach? This woman. She's your friend. She's your husband's friend as well. Yeah. Yeah, you can, yeah. Go on then, what would you say makes a happy relationship for 24 years? And then we're going to come to you for one. What would you say, what is it that, I can clearly see you've got a great sense of humour. We can all see that you love each other. What is the key thing?
Apart from aunties.
Yeah. You've got to listen. Well done. So I can tell you're being dominated. Okay, so that's, what would you say is the key to the 24-year success?
Okay, have you got the countdown music?
I know.
Drum roll, please.
Slutty friends.
Having slutty friends!
Oh. Oh my.
No wonder there was 2,000 people outside that protest.
I know, exactly. Bloody hell.
All horse.
Yeah.
Where's the next one? Where's the next one?
You're not a friend. Oh, bless. Okay.
So speaking of people who do things for money, so what about this thing in the papers about licking armpits, Patrick? What's that one?
Oh, so have you all heard about this? So apparently, okay, you're quite young, you might not know this. So basically Tango, does anyone remember Tango, the adverts where... You remember Tango, the adverts? There used to be an advert when we were kids that you'd come on the telly and they'd tap you on the shoulder, you'd look rather than someone would slap you. And what Tango have done a survey to say that, would you lick someone's armpit for £10,000? And 1 out of 10 people said yes, they would lick someone's armpit. Now, they also asked, would you shave an eyebrow for £10,000? 4 out of 10 people said yes, they would, which is shocking. We'll go around the room, we'll check now. Would you lick someone's armpit for... Okay.
I mean, dirty, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the easiest 10 grand of my life.
She's turning up with wet wipes. Come on, let's clean it up there. She's like, a pack of wet wipes, you could make 60 grand just going in there. 6 people lying.
I've done laser.
Yeah, oh wow. Yeah. Would you lick someone's armpit for 10? It's what? You do it for free.
My God.
All right.
Okay, move your husband away from these two.
There we go. It's getting hot in here.
Christ. I know you told us. What are you like? Okay, would you lick someone's armpit for 10 grand? No, not at all, because you're getting it licked from it.
What's your price?
Yeah.
My friends, plead the fifth. Plead the fifth.
Yeah, go on. How much is worth it then? What about?
Go on then. How much? $500,000? You do it for £1 million.
Yeah, you do it for £1 million.
If someone turned up now and covered that table with £1 million worth of cash, of course you'd do it. Yeah, anyone would do it. Jesus
No,
Christ.
not everyone. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't do it.
Really?
Listen, this is a family show. I want to...
Hi, kids!
I'm not going there. It's the pilot.
What's Manos's price?
Yeah, go on, Manos.
For the licking the armpits?
Or anything, yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
I mean,
Manos.
seriously, to me, licking an armpit is like the most easy thing out of all the would you do this for the money. I'm surprised it's just an armpit. I'll brush my teeth and use Listerine afterwards.
Yeah, there
I'll prove it to you. I'll lick your armpit.
Yay! Hang on, let's check over
Too
here.
much.
We'll
Let's
check
cut
here.
that out.
No. Would you? Hang on, the retired. These people don't need to because you've got a good heating allowance coming. But would you still lick an armpit for 10 grand? You wouldn't do it. What's your price? $500,000?
I don't know actually. Yes, if it was available, like you say, on the table.
Oh,
Cash.
if there was cash on the table.
Tax-free cash. Yeah.
Yes, I could do it.
It makes sense.
Noel Edmonds armpit.
Yeah, proper cash on the table. Yeah, but what happens if we said there's $500,000 on the table and you licked Manos's armpit, and then when you went to cash the cash on the table, it actually turned out it was Monopoly money and it was £3. You'd still do it. Put it down to experience.
Yeah,
It's a good attitude to have.
I will shave your eyebrows. That's as far as I'll shave your eyebrows.
Shave your eyebrows for 10
Shave your
grand.
eyebrows for £10,000.
Because that was the other option, wasn't it? There's people who were going.
Do they grow back, the eyebrows?
Yeah, of course they do.
What's the big deal?
I do what I do what women do. I'll shave my eyebrows and draw them back.
Yeah, just draw it with a crayon. But draw one as if you're surprised, and one is
I draw one like I'm angry.
Yeah. Lick an armpit for 10? Depends who it was. Very good. I like this.
I like that answer. He's such a flirt.
Yeah, very good, Pete. Very good. Yeah, look. Pete's working out 30 grand. And what about you, love? What?
Listen, I've got 3 kids. I'll do it for 1 rupee.
Yeah, 1 rupee.
No, he likes feet, not arms.
Whoa!
It's all coming out.
I know.
The footman.
24 years together. The secrets are here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
So you're the main demographic on OnlyFans.
Way. What's OnlyFans? We don't know what to explain.
All right, so if you like feet,
It's a kids' television program.
so would you for £10,000, yeah, would you suck a toe with a bunion on it?
Oh.
A bunion.
With a bunion. It's like a chip butty.
It's like a Greg's pasty.
Oh.
What, you don't know what
He's sitting there thinking about it, you know?
You don't know what a bunion is.
It's weird though, isn't it? People have. Okay, then let's do. We're all friends here. Let's do. What is the weirdest thing you would do then? A fetish for
What?
for licking.
Oh, God.
Manos.
Just watch this algorithm, please.
For licking?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like what would you lick for 10 grand?
I'd lick your lips for 10 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean 10 grand.
Quince.
Next. My mind went straight to filth, and it's a show. It's a family show.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Well, all right, let's
I agree with you.
I'd lick a Barbie for the kids. There.
Yeah,
I'd lick a Barbie.
I'd lick a tub of Marmite. I hate it.
Taking it back, taking it back to the topical news show that we are. How about not just people who are out for licking, but out generally? Did you hear about the guy who woke up to a boat in his garden?
Oh yeah.
Tell everyone the story. Did you?
Apparently, he was a really heavy sleeper, a Norwegian guy.
Yeah.
He just got up, made his breakfast, didn't even know. Went and told his neighbor came over and says, "Have you seen the boat in your backyard?" And there was a huge container ship which had gone offshore right in his backyard.
Yeah, he lived off a fjord on the coast like that, and the boat would come in.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I'm a heavy sleeper. I've never woken up with a boat in my garden, but I have woken up in someone else's garden. I have done that.
Yeah.
And I don't even drink. So it's what?
Well, it's good news because he gets to keep the containers.
Yeah.
And it was full of American beef coming to the UK.
Yeah.
And he had a nice sleep as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true though, isn't it? Whatever's in the container, if it's left on your property, or if it's deserted in the sea, you can.
Yeah, it's good news because Greta Thunberg was on it.
Great.
From the audience, any more topical news? Anything that we've seen in the recent times that's funny?
Or anything that makes you happy. Let's have a look. What makes you happy? What makes you happy? 24 years in a relationship. What makes you happy? Doom, gloom, trauma, and death make you happy.
Great.
Sounds
So
like
you like
in
seeing
heaven.
human suffering. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we take a picture of him? Because he might not be alive at the end of the week.
Well,
You got what? Yeah. Got 2 witnesses.
Well, we do have another story in the news. I don't know if does anybody here vape?
Oh yeah.
Any
Of
vapors?
course.
Yeah, they've gotten rid of disposable vapes.
Way.
And they
you're
cigarettes only. Yeah, loving your voice.
She's proper old school. Well done.
And they've replaced them with these rechargeable ones that are the same price and look exactly the same. So now people are just going to dispose of the rechargeable ones instead. So the government have done a great job there on saving the planet.
Rechargeable vapes.
Yeah. See,
basically smoking a battery.
Yeah, but this comes out. On the other ones, it was all one piece. But
So
on this one, it comes out.
How is that rechargeable then? So it's just all you do is refill the liquid.
You can buy those pods, yeah.
Oh, right, but
and put them back in. But they cost the exact same amount that the disposable ones
Do you need
cost.
to plug that into something though?
Do you have a USB-C cable?
It has a USB.
You know, so clever. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Your electricity bill will go through the roof.
We got a story in the audience.
It might not be good news.
Go on.
But it's good news in the sense that it's so ridiculous and shows the Reform Party for what it is. It's
Yep.
a ridiculous party. But banning the burqa.
Yep.
They're not banning it. They're talking about it.
Talks of banning the burqa and attacking women and their choices to wear what they want to wear.
Yep. Correct.
Wait, is that good news?
Hold
I'm
on, what year
confused.
is that?
Yeah, mental reform.
Bad news because a lot of people will believe it.
Yeah.
And I actually followed that. Of all the crap was going on around the world, that's the burqa is at the top of the list.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Cyrilla Braverman was actually.
Oh, yeah, she's
I thought,
crazy.
If any time you need a burqa now to cover a face, that's one.
Yeah. It is true, though, isn't it? It's
But
mental.
it's a liberty. I'm with you. It's a liberty.
But I think the Reform Party are literally they're literally just saying anything that will keep them relevant. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers. I mean, we know they're not going to do any of this stuff, are they? Reform Party tomorrow will say you're not allowed to have a ham sandwich or whatever, or you have to go to a mosque to buy a ham sandwich. It'll be something like, because they haven't got a clue what they're doing. They'll be like absolutely bonkers.
And the guy who actually funds the Reform Party left.
Yeah, he's Muslim. Is he Yusuf? He's come back.
And he's come back. He left and he came back.
Yeah, he's come back as head of diversity. he's gonna make sure Reform UK is inclusive.
And do you know what's really funny? It's like the guy who owns it, who runs it.
Yeah.
After
is Richard Tice or
they can't pronounce his name.
Oh yeah, Richard Tice. Yeah.
They can't pronounce the guy who funds it. They can't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
And he still gets searched as he walks in. That's how thick he is.
Oh,
Right,
it's crazy.
we are getting to the 75-minute mark. So we are going to end it here. We're going to get back to the Neutronics. Neutronics, have you got...
Neutronics.
Have you got any new Neutronics?
Have you got
for
a
us to
good
sign us
news?
out with?
Have you got a good news story?
And we might-
Neutronics,
I've got a
tell?
good news
Yeah,
story.
before you set up, go on. Have you got a good news?
I don't watch the news. You know
Nah, well that is
know
good.
this.
That is good news. That is good news.
this. I turn the news off.
And we-
I'm like, no news on my phone.
No.
You haven't seen the story about you.
No, not at all.
They did a whole piece about Neutronics the other day.
Yeah.
Oh well, wonderful. Any publicity is good publicity.
How do you? What about on your phone? What do you do when you get them
turn
news?
it off.
Oh, so you turn off the news
Turn it
bulletins?
off.
No, you're joking.
He only found out 9/11 was like.
Are we getting
I
a guest
told you
spot?
this last time and you didn't believe me.
Yeah. I love it. I always, on my phone, there's so many different ways of seeing news. When it comes on Twitter or X or whatever it's called, then you have to then Google it to make sure that it's not some lunatic. Because it's all, on X, they make their own news. It's all conspiracy
It's
theories.
nuts,
Have you
crazy.
seen all this? Go on. Yeah, that is a good news.
Yes.
That's a brilliant one.
That is a good one.
That is a good one, isn't it? Absolutely. Yeah, exactly.
We all saw it coming.
Who do you think would win out of them two?
In a fight,
Because
in a
they're
fight.
literally, they are going to fight now. Apparently they're going to try and damage each other.
Do you think they would lick each other's armpits?
Yeah.
You put a bit of K on Trump's armpit.
Trump will do it for 260 million.
Do you think with a toxic, what is the solution to a toxic relationship? Why do people stay in a toxic relationship?
Fear.
Is it?
It's fear, yeah. I've been in mine. Like,
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
No, it's actually because their parents.
Welcome, people. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a massive round of applause for this lovely family.
All right.
How are you?
Yeah, in you come.
We just finished, but we can start from the beginning.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
Have you guys got a topical news story that you've been seen?
Is this a family? This a family?
Where have you guys travelled from? Give it up for the family. Where have you guys travelled from? From Boston!
Yes!
You will not believe it. Listen, you're in luck. We just very quick to fill you in. We've got a lovely romance here. Have a look, kids. How many years do you think this guy's been married to his first and second wife? How long do you reckon? How long? Go on. If you get it right, they'll give you drinks. 5 years for the first wife and the second wife. Yeah, 5 years as well. And what about this lady here? The third wife.
Third wife.
Go on, you have a guess. Go on, the son, you have a guess. Go on. It's what? 12? She's 17. So you think they met when she was 5. Okay, that's good. You're from Boston! They knew that there. It's brilliant.
What's good news in Boston? What's the best news you've heard last week?
Oh God, I was on vacation for the past week. That's
Oh, brilliant. Where have you been?
Yeah,
where have you been on holiday?
we were in Edinburgh for the past week.
Whoa, you went up to Scotland? Jesus, and how did you find it?
It was great. Cold, rainy, but great.
Oh no, that's a heat wave in Scotland. Rain, that is, Jesus Christ.
I got to ask you, what was your reaction when you exchanged the money from the US dollars? How wide did your eyes open?
We haven't seen the credit card bill yet.
Oh, see, that's the thing. See, you're so lucky. Now, you're so lucky the kids are too young for this. Back in the day, they won't remember this. People used to have to take currencies. Do you remember that? When you used to travel, you're so lucky, kids. Back in the day, we used to go around. Your parents probably did the same. Do you remember? You used to take 3 different passports because you didn't know if you could get into the country. And then you'd take different currencies. And you have to do, and I do this when I go with my missus. She goes like this. We were in Iceland this year. And she was like, everything's in whatever it is, their currency, whatever. And she go, how much is this? And it says 82,000 Frankfurt or whatever it is. And I'm going, well, how do I know? And she go, well, tell me. Like, she thinks that I'm like a cash converter machine, like Google Alert or something like this.
Well, like I say, you're a good-looking family. Actually, when you walked in, I thought it was the family from the Ozark.
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen the Ozarks?
The drug dealers.
Oh, it is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We were just asking a question to everyone. Would you lick someone's armpit for £10,000? That was a genuine thing.
Dollars.
Oh, no, sorry, dollars. Okay, would you lick someone's armpit for $75 million? Is what?
Only pounds, not dollars.
Would you lick armpits for $10,000?
Yeah, easy money, easy money.
Okay, well. Would you let him lick your feet for £10,000? He's got a foot fetish, this fella here. That's why his wife left him and he's with wife 1 and 2 now.
Wife number 3's, over there.
She's out. He's allowed to have 4? Oh, Muslim, that's right, yeah.
Why only 4?
Because he's Muslim, so they're allowed 4. Can I tell you?
Why is 4 the limit?
So 4, no, because you have to treat, this is genuinely true, isn't it? In Islam, Boston, I don't know if you know this, but for the kids, in Islam, you're allowed to marry up to 4 wives, but the rule is you have to treat all 4 equally. So it's not a good thing. When you're thinking, oh, it sounds brilliant, I've got 4 wives, that means that all 4 of them, you have to have the same argument 4 times, as long equally. You have to be told off 4 times for weeing on the toilet seat, right? You have to move out of 4 beds because you're snoring. That's what it's like. That's why we all converted to Buddhism. Yeah, we're all coming back as a. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Right, that's the end of the show. Thank you, lovely.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Boston family.
Back to the Neutronics, everyone.
Neutronics with the music. Yes, down. Oh, yeah. Yes.
I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in the city that doesn't sleep to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. My little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. Thank you, guys. Thank you.